After what's felt like forever, Microsoft has finally announced a date for the Series X conference in July. Set to take place on July 23rd, we are rumored to be shown first-party titles from Microsoft's recent studio acquisitions. The rumor mill's buzzing with hopes of Halo Infinite gameplay, a new entry in the Perfect Dark series, and even a Fable game by the makers of Forza Motorsport, Playground Games. Xbox gamers have strong hopes that this conference won't be another Halo, Gears, and Forza Fest. Instead, after being captivated by Sony's stellar PS5 conference, gamers want more. There's a strong urgency that this conference must deliver first-party content unlike anything in Xbox's past. Luckily, Phil Spencer has been at the helm of the Xbox brand for some time. He's recognized the lack of first-party, single-player, story-driven titles. Studio acquisitions over the last 2 to 3 years are finally ready to deliver a look at their greatest creations. On top of this, Xbox insiders have been leaking hints that this conference will be one of the best showings in the brand's history. It's hard to ignore the hype, especially when so many industry insiders are touting this conference, but I can't help but think back to prior E3 and game conferences that left so much to be desired. As gamers, we must realize that Microsoft was a different company in 2013. They were a company that was in transition to the cloud. Microsoft, for the last 10 years, has been aggressively pushing its Azure platform and its once on-premises software have all transitioned to the software as a service subscription model. It's apparent that the transformation Microsoft was going through at the time affected the Xbox division. Regardless, since then, Microsoft has been positioning themselves well with studio purchases, the implementation of Game Pass, the development of Project xCloud, and an almost full catalog of backwards compatibility that will soon be available on the Series X. A lot can happen in 7 years, and it did, but Microsoft has also been learning, not only from their own mistakes, but from the successes of their competitors, like Sony and Nintendo. With the immense pressure Microsoft is facing, they only have one direction to go, and that's up. Failure isn't an option this generation. Microsoft is well aware of what they need to do, now they just need to figure out how to do it. July 23rd will be the day we get to see if the Xbox division as a whole has what it takes to boost the Xbox platform into the future. In summary, as a longtime Xbox fan, Microsoft has definitely been struggling for the last 7 years. But I truly think if they can tap into the potential of what made the original Xbox and Xbox 360 so great, they can come back and they can redeem themselves. For some reason, there's a lot of people on the internet that want to see Microsoft fail. I don't think that's the appropriate stance. I think Microsoft has a lot to offer, and I think Sony and Nintendo do as well. We'll have to find out on July 23rd. Until then, I look forward to hearing what you think below in the comments.